What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be playing some more Top Ladder, doing the Mega Draft Game Mode. We're currently 62nd in the world right now, so we're pretty high up. Let's get in the first game. If you guys want to support me, you can use creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Thank you guys to do that. Alright, guys, so we found our first match. It looks like we do get to make the first pick. So usually when I make the first pick, I really like to pick good spells, and we do get the choice of picking poison, so I definitely think I'm going to take that because there's loads of small spells. So even if he decides to take, let's say, arrows, I can still take Barb Barrel or Snowball, so it's completely fine. It looks like he's going to go with the Barb Barrel, so I'm probably going to go with... You know what? I don't need to take it right away. I think I'm instead going to take Goblins first. I feel like that's a pretty good play. And then because Archer Queen isn't even an option, I'm thinking of just going with, or Monk, I'm thinking going Mighty Miner, because Mighty Miner is definitely better than the Skeleton King and the Golden Knight, and as you can see from the card options, there's not Ewiz or Zappies, like a good reset to the Mighty Miner, so the Mighty Miner is going to be very, very valuable. I'm already so far really liking what we picked so far. Even though, you know, we have 5 more to choose, we had a really nice start, I think, to this draft. So he's going to take Miner. I got Goblins, so I'm honestly completely fine with that. They're great at catching the Miner. And then I might even take Arrows, potentially, depending on what he does, because I feel like there's a lot of cards that the Arrows are going to do good against. I mean, he did take Bats, so Snowball could be better, but if I take Snowball, he might want to take Firecracker or something, and then he later on, I don't know, could take something the Arrows would do good against. So let's just take Arrows. I mean, they're way better than the Snowball anyway. And then here, I'm not entirely sure what we want to take. The Fisherman is actually quite a good card in draft. Even if you don't end up taking RG, it's a nice pick because it's really good at pulling away whatever win condition they choose. I've kind of, you know, talked to some, I'm in group chats with some, like, really good players, and some of them have given kind of their input on, like, what they think is good to draft. And many of them like to pick Fisherman, I heard, as one of the early picks early on, because, like, even though you typically think of it, as I said, being good with RG, you can pair it with a ton of different things. So it looks like he goes in with the Skeleton King, so Poison is going to be good against that, like, if we need to go for a Poison on it defensively, but also, I think I'm going to take Bowler to have kind of, like, something that does decent against it. I didn't really want to take another small spell because it makes my cycle really awkward. We do need a win condition here, but, yeah, I'm gonna go RG. I think it's okay. Like, I know it gives him time to pick something else, but if he picks Inferno, that would be really weird in my opinion, because he already picked the Goblin Hut, so I think taking RG is okay. As you can see, he's gonna take Wall Breakers, and then let's see what his last pick is. Very curious to see, actually, what he's gonna pick as his last card. I'm thinking we could take... Oh, wow, so he actually does take an Inferno? That's very interesting because, I mean, Inferno and Goblin Hut in the same deck is a little weird for sure. I'm not sure what I want to take now. I feel like we should take the Tombstone to have a building for his Wall Breakers. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting matchup for sure. By the way, Draft is actually more skill-based than I thought it was. I thought it was very luck-based, but... If you guys didn't hear, I actually saw Mohamed Light ended up on all 3 of his accounts getting a 100% win rate, getting to Ultimate Champion, and I don't think he's done that on Ladder before. I know on Ladder he's done, like, maybe 1 or 2 accounts he's gotten 100%, but 3 accounts 100% win rate, I mean, if that doesn't prove that this game mode is definitely more skill-based, then I don't know what does, because I think there is a lot of skill to it, like making the right picks. And I would say like 90% of the time when you lose, it's because you didn't pick well or you just didn't play well. So I definitely think this mode definitely does take a lot of skill, for sure. Even though people first thought that it didn't. I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know how good that play was by me going in for the arrows on that. I guess that's alright though, because he did have to go for a royal delivery. We might get 1 shot from the bowler on the tower. Yeah, we do, so that's pretty solid, I would say. If he goes for Wall Breakers all in the same lane, I could probably just play Goblins, or even if he splits them, I guess I could split the Goblins as well. So he is going to go for the Goblin Hut, so let's go for a Poison on top of it. Goblin Hut is actually viable now, in my opinion, after the buff it got, because the Spear Goblins got buffed, for those of you guys who, yeah, didn't know, which of course helps out the, okay, so we just go for goblins on top of that, fishermen on top of that there. Yeah, it is going to be pretty hard to break through the Inferno, for sure, because of the, we don't have a reset to it, of course, but we'll see what we can do. We'll go for Mighty Miner here. If he goes in for the ability, we'll just send it into the other lane, which we'll do right now. Should be fine. I'm going to arrow just to make him probably play something else. Yeah, he has to go for Defensive Miner. So let's set up a Tombstone here. We're in double now. We do have Poison, so we could potentially Poison Cycle. That's the nice thing about having a big spell, so even if we can't get an RG to the tower, we could still technically win. I feel like even though it might not be easy to break through, I think we could definitely do it, so we'll see. This is an interesting push. RG Bowler, yeah. I wanted to get a Mighty Miner in front. Unfortunately, I couldn't. It's alright, though, I guess. So we get the Mighty Miner down here. Let's just go for a Bowler. Go for arrows on top of that. Okay, yeah, he's going to go for Wall Breaker, so we get a Tombstone down. And let's see here. So he'll probably just go for, yeah, I was going to say a Royal Delivery. Alright, let's try to get a push going. This is going to be kind of interesting for sure. We'll just go Fisherman here. Let's get a Poison down on his hut. We're going to arrow this, and then if he goes in for Wall Breakers, I'll just get, yeah, Goblins down on top of it. Okay, let's see. We'll go for a Bowler here. Let's go for a Fisherman. Okay. He's going to activate the ability. I don't know if we need to do anything. Maybe we did. Okay, RG in the back, actually perfect timing because he went for an Inferno, so that was really good timing. We'll go for a Mighty Miner here. I feel like maybe that Miner wasn't that good by him. I don't know, though. We'll go Fisherman here. Oh, was that a misclick? I feel like that was a misclick for sure, that Inferno he dropped. I don't know what he was trying to play, but I definitely think he screwed up there. He's going to probably go Hut. Oh, nice. Wow, yeah, he just really messed up. He was doing pretty well up until that point, and then as soon as he misclicked that Inferno, I think he just was in shambles after that. So yeah, that's going to be GG here. Really, really nice win against, yeah, this very strange deck that he had. I mean, we both had weird decks, but he had Inferno, Goblin Hut in the same deck, which is definitely quite an interesting combination, which is why I picked RG, because I knew I would force him into a strange situation. Okay, so we're 47th in the world. Let's see if we can maybe get in the top, I don't know, 30 this video. We'll play a couple more games. Alright, found our next game here. He gets to pick first. Let's see what he goes with. We do see that Monk is an option. Kind of curious if he goes with Monk as the first pick. If he does, I'm going to go Inferno Drag. Instead, he's going to go with Poison. So, I'm thinking of probably just going with Log for now. And then as my next pick, I don't know. We could maybe do... We could actually do Zappies, because what this is going to do... Because the two cards I'm looking at here specifically are the Monk and the Inferno Drag, because the Inferno Drag is really good against the Monk, and the Inferno Drag is really good against the Monk, and the Monk is one of the best cards in draft. So having those two cards together is really good, because you're eliminating one of the counters to it. And because I just took a reset to the Inferno Drag, if I took Inferno Drag and Monk, he would have taken Zappies, which would have been annoying. But now what we can do is we can take Monk pretty safely, and we can also take Inferno Drag, because as you can see, I took the Zappies, so there's one less reset in the draft now. He could take Lightning if he wants to as a reset, but the thing is, that's 6 Elixir, so if he does that, I don't really mind, and Zappies do really good against Lightning decks, so I'm really liking our decision-making so far in this draft. He's going to go, like, Cannon Cart was definitely an interesting pick by him, so I'm kind of curious what kind of deck he is trying to form here. He's going to go for a Tesla. Okay, so just scanning the cards here, seeing what we got. We see that there's a couple different splash options. We see Drill's a potential pick. I'm going to take Ghost for now. There's Balloon. If he doesn't take a lot of air counters, I might take Balloon just because Sometimes it can be a nice win condition to take at the very end. But you know what I'm going to do for now? I'm going to take Earthquake. I feel like it's a safe pick because we already know he took a Tesla. So, like, he's got a building. So we might as well get a spell to counter that. And then that kind of gives us a lot of options of the win condition we could take. Like, I mean, we could take Royal Hogs if we want to. We could take... okay, so... I'm kind of wondering, what is he gonna pick as his... I'm gonna take Royal Hogs because it's gonna probably force him to take a... He has a couple options. He either takes a win condition or he takes, like a... I don't even know. I'm just gonna take a cannon. Just, that should be pretty safe against whatever he decides to do. But the Royal Hogs are good whenever they don't have a splash card or... Well, I guess a splash card or fireball, stuff like that. Okay, so he takes 3 Musketeers. I mean, the Monk is good against them, so we probably are okay. We want to be probably pretty aggressive in single because he's not going to be able to do much in single elixir. Okay, that was already a good start. Forced him to go Tesla guards there. We got a nice EQ, got some chip damage, so that was pretty good. Yeah, like literally he doesn't even have a win condition, so this will be a weird game. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Okay, he goes Bar Barrel. Let's go Ghost on top. So pretty much the main thing we want to do is, as long as we go Monk in the lane that he drops 2 of the Musketeers in, will be okay. I shouldn't use my Monk on anything except that, although in single elixir it might be okay to use the Monk on other things. But we definitely, in double, want to save it for the 3 Musketeers. So I'm thinking we get a Monk down here. We could actually pop the ability, I guess, to take out those minions. And let's go in here. So he decides to go for his Tesla. Okay, that pig is going to get an absurd amount of damage. Inferno Drag got a lot of value as well. See, when they don't have a set to the Inferno Drag, it's a lot of trouble for them. So, Barbarel's not going to do anything, obviously. We can just go ahead and Ghost in the back. We got a good lead, nothing crazy, but still sizable nonetheless. Probably replacing a cannon is okay here. Making sure to play it, you know, 1 tile higher up just in case, so the Golden Knight can't dash. Oh, actually there's no, after the nerf, there's no way it would be able to dash. I think even if I played it a tile lower, it'd probably be okay. So we're going to get another push going in here, just basically play into this cannon cart, because obviously... yeah, the Monk does good against it. I'm curious if he's going to go 3M soon, because if he doesn't, I don't know, like, how he's going to accomplish, like, a push or anything like that, so we'll see. Okay, so yeah, there's the, 3 Musketeers, and like I was saying, all I pretty much have to do is just play a Monk in the lane of the 2 Musketeers, and then... should be alright. Guard is getting kind of a lot of damage, but we got way more, so we are fine. Alright, so he defended, but he kind of had to overspend to do so, so I'm fine with that. Oh, forced that out of him. So we'll go cannon here. Get an Inferno Drag down. And then I think we just go in here, Monk, Pigs. Even though we're playing Monk same lane as the 1 Musketeer, I think it's the play because he's kind of just so low on Elixir now that he's not going to be able to support the 2 Musketeers, and right there he loses his tower anyway, so that's going to be GG. Taking 3M into a monk deck, probably not the smartest decision, but made it easy for me, so I ain't complaining. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the Mega Draft videos. If you are, be sure to, you know, leave a like and let me know in the comments, and I'll keep doing them. Otherwise, if you guys aren't a huge fan of them, I can do, there's no there's no lightning or monk, so I'm going to take Archer Queen as the first pick. I honestly think it's a good play when there's no monk or lightning, and especially no mighty miner, because the queen's better than the skeleton king and the golden knight. Well, the skeleton king might be better than the queen, but in draft, I think the queen is better than the skeleton king, because the skeleton king requires such specific cards to pair with it, like the Skarmy or the Tombstone, and as you can see, there's no Skarmy or Tombstone in this draft. So he's going to take, it looks like he's going a mortar bait route. So we're definitely going to want to take Snowball, because I feel like if I don't, he's going to want to take that, because that pairs well, and we don't want to be stuck in a situation where he takes like a ton of just really good like baity cards to have in mortar, and then I don't have a single small spell. That would be pretty bad. So we got a ton of options or ways we could go here. I'm kind of curious what he pairs with this mortar deck, because I don't even think there's a miner, so I don't even know what he's going to do. We see there's a Rage, a Mega Knight, and a Ram Rider. I think I'm actually probably going to go Mega Knight here. And maybe even go Ram Rider. Yeah, I think this is going to be my win condition. And then that gives me some options. Depending on what he picks, I could go for, like, Rage. I could even take Zap if he's just going to take a bunch of bait cards. But Queen goes really well with Mega Knight Ram Rider, so that's kind of why I'm going this route. We'll see how it works out. He's got a very good deck, too, though. The Rascals are way better after the buff they got. And without Log, they're going to be kind of obnoxious. So we will see. So I'm actually for sure gonna take a Valkyrie, because she's pretty much, I would say, the best counter in the game to the Skeleton King. Call me crazy, but should I take 3 Musketeers? There's no Defensive Mortar's pretty good against them. I don't think I should do that. I feel like that's kind of dumb. I'm gonna take a Zap. I want to have another spell. Having only one spell, I feel like, is kind of bad when you're against a mortar bait deck. So he's got a Hog Rider. I'm probably okay. I don't know. This is gonna be an interesting game for sure. So our best counters for the Ram Rider, or I mean the Hog Rider, obviously Ram Rider, Mega Knight, and yeah. I'm gonna go Ice Spirit here. That should, okay, maybe not. I was going to say, hopefully it does stop it, but Hog did get a connection, unfortunately. Go ahead and pop the ability here. Ooh, forces a Skeleton King out of him. It loses so much of its health. Do I even have to go for a Valkyrie? I don't know if I should have taken that hit, dang. So I forgot he had a cage. Okay, not a very good start, to be honest. Not a great start. Okay, horrible start. I thought that Mega Knight was going to jump, though, to be fair. Guess I'll just go Ice Spirit. Okay, we can definitely come back. It just wasn't a good start, that's for sure. Interesting. I didn't think he would use the ability there. Oh, he split the Rascals. Why did he do that? Oh my, the Ramrider was in front of the Mega Knight? Bruh. No shot. That's crazy. Bro, the Hog is so good. I swear, man. Like, Hog is... When you don't have a NATO, I feel like that thing always gets a shot. Oh my gosh, one queen pretty much turned around the whole game. Mega Knight Ramrider combination's pretty OP in draft. Maybe would have activated the King Tower. I think I got the timing down probably, but... Ooh, forced arrows out of him. I think we might be in an amazing spot right now. I feel like double and triple's so good for us because he's no longer able to get a hog through. Ooh, we try to switch lanes. I mean, I'm just going to Mega Knight on top of that because it's an even trade, and then he's got to defend the counter push. I'm actually going to go for dual lane push here. Get a snowball going. Valk in this lane. Oh, look at the goblins in the other lane. That's huge. I knew he was going to hog. That's why I went Ramrider in the back. I was ready for that. Oh, it's splashed. What the heck? Get a zap going here. Ramrider coming in. This should probably be game. I think. I don't see him winning in this position. Yeah, nice. That's going to be GG. Yeah, I feel like we had a really good draft. He actually played quite well. I kind of played badly at the beginning. But in the end, we had a pretty solid... Ooh, only plus 19. That kind of sucks. So that's going to put us 42nd in the world. So we did move up quite a lot this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a like if you guys did enjoy the video. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. Let me know if you guys want me to do Mega Draft videos, more Mega Draft videos. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.